another episode of Let's Chat. Evangelist Celia here. If you are tuning in for the very first time, welcome to the channel. If you have recently subscribed, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me tell you, I go live every Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. and I go live every Sundays at 4 p.m. Remember, guys, you got to turn on your notification bells. So whenever time I go live or whenever time I upload something on the channel, you will be one of the very first persons to be notified. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel. Welcome. Let me also remind you that I go live every Thursdays 10:30 a.m. and every Sundays at 4 p.m. Guys, remember to like the videos, remember to watch the videos, remember to share out the videos, introduce the channel to somebody. You know how we do it on a Thursday. On Thursdays we have, hold on a minute everybody, hold on a minute. On Thursdays we meet over here and we discuss interesting, important topics. You know, those everyday topics that you won't hear get discussed or you won't hear be discussed. So we meet over here on a Thursdays. Those of you who are coming on in, welcome, guys. Remember, as you join the live, the first rule, you share the live. Second rule is you like the live. So go ahead, check to see if you have already share the live with somebody. Like the live, hit the like button. Yes, man. Those of you who are here already, I see Lasita, I see Tamika, I see Rochelle, I see Stacy, Gillette, Shamari, and I see Dana, I see Denise, Sister Faith. Welcome everybody. I hope I didn't leave out anybody. I see Boss Lady. Welcome everybody. Remember, share with somebody. Let somebody know that we are here. I see Kimona. Welcome. If you are watching for the very first time, if you are here on a Thursday for the very first time, welcome. It's good to have you. Patricia, Tamara, welcome everybody. Share the live with somebody. Just go ahead and just share with somebody. Like out the live. This morning we are gonna discuss. I feel good. It's such a good thing to be alive this morning. It's such a good thing, and I definitely feel good. God has spared our life another day. We didn't have to live to see today, but God has spared us. Babette, welcome. Those of you who are coming on in, welcome everybody. Those of you that are watching in silence, so the silent watchers, welcome also. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Alright, so let me share with some persons so some other persons will know that we are here. Georgia, welcome. Sister Venetia, welcome. So share the live, guys. Give me a few minutes. I am trying to share with some persons. Some persons are still not receiving their notification, so I still got to share. I still have the responsibility to share. You have the responsibility to share also. So make sure you share with somebody so somebody can join and somebody can be inspired, be encouraged. Yes, man. To all the new subscribers, to all of you that have recently subscribed, if you are here and you have recently subscribed, thank you for seeing it fit to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Make sure you continue to support the channel, because definitely God is doing a new thing this season in the lives of his people. Marshlyn, welcome. Antoinette. So is there anybody that is here? Sorry. Is there anybody that is on now? You are on for the very first time. The first time on a Thursday. It's the first time you are on the live. So maybe you have watched the recording. So if you are here for the very first time, let me know in the chat. Oh, so Danai Wilson for the very first time. And I hope that I have pronounced your name correctly. Danai Wilson, welcome, welcome. We are happy to have you. It's wonderful to grace us with your presence this morning. Make sure that you support the channel. You like the videos, watch the videos, share the videos, introduce somebody to the channel. Welcome. Is there anybody else that is here for the very first time? Gawain, God bless you. Welcome. Carol, God bless you. So I am not seeing any. Oh, Kimisha for the very first time. Welcome, Kimisha. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Thanks for subscribing. Continue to support the channel. Like the videos. We are a family over here. We are a family that support each other. So not like some family members that they only bear name that you are family. Yeah? But we are a family who support each other. So welcome, Kimisha, for the very first time. It's wonderful to have. And if there are any other first timers on the live, welcome. Andrine, God bless you. I met some of you guys on Tuesday in St. Anne. Yes, man, I met some of you guys on Tuesday in St. Anne, and it was really great. Yeah, it was really great. It was really great. Remember, we are still on the distribution. The drive is still going on. Distribution of the olive oil and consecrated olive oil and water. Yes, man. So you can get your free bottle of consecrated oil and your free bottle of water. No charge. It's free of cost. Charmaine, welcome. So you know how we do it on a Thursdays. We call Thursdays Increase Thursdays. Increase Thursdays. You know we do it on a Thursdays. We meet over here and we discuss. Yeah, man. We chat. We call it Let's Chat. This morning, I am sure you can see from the title down below what we'll be discussing this morning. God is moving in your waiting season. I know nobody likes to hear the word waiting. Honestly, I don't like to hear it either. So then I asking, where is my church? It's in Clarendon. You want to visit on Sunday? It's in Clarendon. You can take this number and I will give you direction. So take this number, 876-774-2469. And you just send me a message you want to visit and I'll give you direction. And remember last night, guys, I opened the invitation. I opened up the invitation For all of you that want to visit, you can come and visit on Sunday. Yeah, man, come and visit my church on Sunday. I would be so happy to see you. So the invitation is open. God is moving in your waiting season. This morning I want to tell somebody God remembers you. The waiting season, the word waiting. Nobody likes to hear the word waiting. Nobody likes to hear the word waiting. The Lord knows that I don't like to hear it myself. And if we should be honest this morning, I am sure out of the 33 of us that are here, I am sure maybe 32 of us not like to hear the word waiting. Better yet, waiting season. Because we all are familiar with season. We know that season is not something, when we hear of the word season, we don't think of anything that is quick or short. Season always lasts for a time. So when we hear of waiting season, a lot of persons get discouraged and a lot of persons get sad and a lot of persons start to, lose hope because nobody wants to wait. Nobody wants to wait, Erica. Yvonne, welcome. Nobody. I'm going to be honest. I don't like wait. I wait because I know that I have to wait. But it's not something, if I had a choice, I would choose not to wait. But because it is a part of the journey, then I know that I have to wait. It is a part of your journey also. You know that you have to wait. So what we do, we ask God to teach us how to wait, just like Job. Because I always tell persons, you cannot pray your way out of a season. You cannot fast your way out of a season. You cannot read your way out of a season. The only way out of a season is to wait out your season. Yes, man, it's a process, Hyacinth. And I want you guys, you know how we do it. I want you guys to talk to me in the comment section. Yeah, man. Talk to me. Use your fingers and talk to me. There is nothing that we can do, possibly do or say to hasten our way out of a season. The best way out is to wait it out. And the Lord knows that we don't want to hear that if we wait it out. Because some season, it seems as if it's going to last forever. Some season, it seems as if it will never end. And I'm going to be honest. I have been through seasons in my life where I thought it would never end. I thought the situation would never change. And what I realize now, in these days, a lot of persons are going through a season of waiting. Georgia says she don't like to wait, but in waiting season, she don't like to wait, but she has been in the waiting season and it's so long, definitely. And sometimes when we are in our waiting season, it seems like God has forgotten us. That's how it seems. One of the hardest thing for any of us is when we find ourselves in a waiting season or a waiting period. Sometimes it feels like God has slammed the door in our face, like the door is shut. And sometimes it feels like and it seems like our prayers will never be answered. It seems like our situation will not change. The situation will not get better. and nothing seems to be happening for us. It seems like we are at the disadvantage or a disadvantage, and our enemies have the advantage. But it is in these times of our lives, when we are in our waiting season, these are the times when we truly get to understand and know where our faith lies, how much faith we have got. It is in these times of our lives when we get to truly see who really have our back. It is in these times of our life where we know our true friends. It is in these times of our life where we know who has been pretending with us all along. And a lot of times when we are in the waiting season, we feel stuck. I don't know about you, but I have been through waiting season where it felt like I was in a quicksand. And every day I was waiting, looking and waiting for the situation to change. But it was like I was in a quicksand. I was sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. Shamari said that's what is happening to me right now. I'm waiting on something important. Yes, Bernice. Alicia, welcome. And I have been in waiting seasons. Yes, man. Where it felt like I was in a quicksand. And instead, me fear come out at the situation. It felt like I was just going under. And things just start to get from bad to worse now the waiting season. And you start to see who have always been an enemy. The secret enemies start to be revealed. Because let me tell you something. You see, whenever time you're in a waiting season, that is when you know who your true friends are. That is when you know the real people that are in your life. That is when you know who really got you covered in prayer, who is really holding you up in prayer. Oftentimes we hear this term, and I don't know if some of you must hear this one before. There is a saying that say, farm drunk a road or something like that, and see a who I go stop and help you, and see a who step past you, or farm sick, something like that, and so see who really stop and assist you. It is something like that. The waiting season is something like that. But the difference with that and the waiting season, with that, you're just pretending to see who is really real. But in the waiting season, there is no pretend about it. In the waiting season, situation arise for real in your life. And sometimes you feel like you want to give up. Sometimes you feel like you want to throw in the towel. Sometimes you feel like you're not bother with the Christian walk. Sometimes you feel like you're not bother with life itself. But it is in this critical season or this critical point of your life that is when you know who God truly and really is. Because let me tell you something. Whenever time people had to wait in the Bible, it's often because God is doing something beyond what we are actually waiting for, or they were actually waiting for. So when I search the scriptures and I look on some persons that have been in some long waiting season, some embarrassing waiting season. And I look at some persons that have been in some waiting season that it felt like they were going to lose. When I search the scriptures, I realize through reading the scriptures, often times when these persons go through these critical period of their lives, it is always because God is doing something beyond what they were actually waiting for. All right, let me give you an example. Sarah, we all know the story of Sarah and Abraham. Oh, the angel came and told Abraham and Sarah that they were going to have a son. At that time, Sarah and Abraham, Sarah was past the age of childbearing. Abraham was old. And it would be fair to say he was past the age of impregnating Sarah too. I think it would be fair to say that. And I believe that was why Sarah laughed when the angel came and told them, gave them this message. I believe, because I often say to myself, I would have laughed too. Maybe I would have laughed too. No, you can imagine you reach 70 plus years. An angel just can't tell you now, say, you are going to have a son. Maybe I would laugh so till I would have even cry. So I say it's natural. It was natural for Sarah to laugh, because that looked too impossible to Sarah. But when I look on Sarah and Abraham's waiting period, Sarah thought she was just actually waiting for a child. But Sarah was not just waiting for any child, Sarah was not just waiting on any baby, Sarah was actually waiting on God. God was doing an actual transformation. Sarah thought she was just waiting on a child, a baby boy. But what God was doing was actually transforming Sarah into a mother of nations. Look at it. No, let us reason it out. Sarah wanted a baby. Angel came and told her that she was going to have a son. Now she passed the age of childbearing. She's waiting on this baby. She thought she was just actually waiting on a baby. She wasn't waiting on just a baby, a son, any baby. Sarah, God was about to do something extraordinary in Sarah's life. Something beyond what Sarah was waiting for or thought she was waiting on. God was transforming Sarah into a mother of nations, because we all know through Abraham and Sarah, God told them, God sent the angel to tell them, I am going to make you a father of many nations. Now, if Abraham was going to be a father of many nations, Sarah must be the mother too of many nations. So in all that waiting, their wait wasn't in vain. Their wait wasn't in vain. And we can, if we read the scriptures and look in the scriptures, we saw through Abraham's lineage, everything come down and fall into place. And we are here today. So in Abraham and Sarah's waiting, the wait was long. but it was worth it. So maybe you're on the live this morning, and like so many of us, we are going through our waiting season. Bless you, Nisha. Nikisha, God bless you. Greetings, Lucretia, all of you guys that are just coming in. Accept greetings. Like all of us, many of us are going through a waiting period presently in our lives, but the wait is not in vain. The wait is not in vain. And don't ever look on the waiting as wasted time. Because sometimes we are wait upon God to do something and it long, you know. It fit a long time we are wait upon him to come through, you know. A long time some people are wait upon God to send them a husband for years now, you know. And there are some persons that have been waiting on God to send them a wife for many years now. Some persons have been waiting on financial breakthrough for a long time now. Some persons have been waiting on better job. And not even mention the healing. Some persons have been waiting on their healing. Some people have been sick for decades, for years, and have been waiting on their healing. Some persons have been waiting. And instead, instead them receive them healing. Another infirmity on them body. So can you imagine now? You have been diagnosed with cancer. And you have been waiting, believing God for healing. And instead the healing come, you are now diagnosed with another health condition. That must be hard. It is difficult. And that is the place where a lot of persons believe that God has forgotten them. Some persons reach to that point where they now believe that God has forgotten them. Because you have been praying earnestly, even when persons around you have given up hope. You are still hanging on to hope. And those that are closest to you, they have now become impatient. And now they are telling you to just give up. And you are still hanging on to hope. And now you are at a point where it seems like and it feels like all of your hope are just run out. All hope is lost. And it is at this point where a lot of persons believe that God has forgotten about them. But God has not forgotten about you. In 1 Samuel, when the Bible says God remembered Anna, it was not like God had forgotten Anna, you know, because God never forgets. But the Lord was just reassuring Anna that Anna, I am still here. Me not gone nowhere. That was just a reassurance to Anna. Say, even though you're going through the situation with Penina, and Penina is mocking you, I still remember you. So just hang on. So maybe you're not waiting for a child like Anna, but maybe you are waiting on God for something else this morning. Don't look on the waiting as wasted time, but look on the waiting as waiting time. And sometimes it's easy if you say, but it's not that easy when you're in the situation. So we will talk, but when you really reach to that point where you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and you need God to come through for you now, it's not easy. But God remembers you. And there are so many scriptures there in the Bible, stories there in the Bible, that we can use to encourage ourselves. And no, Anna cried to God. The Bible says Anna would go to the temple daily. Now, when I read the scriptures, I say Anna going to the temple daily. A lot of persons must see Anna go to the temple every time. Can you imagine the amount of persons that saw Anna going to the temple and they knew what Anna was going there for? And when I look, I was say maybe Penina was so outstanding because Penina was actually living in the house with her. But I am sure there must have been other persons who were chattering Anna. They must have chat Anna. Anna said, look how every day Anna gonna pray for baby. She said she not have no baby. Yeah, man. I am sure there must were a lot of other persons who were saying, why Anna no give up? When she still I go pray for, she say, hope lost, it not go happen. It's impossible. But Anna would still go to the temple. Anna would still go to the temple. And like Sarah, Anna was not just waiting on any child. Anna's child would shift the nation. Anna's waiting for that child would shift the nation. So God is always doing something beyond what persons thought that they are actually waiting on. Yes, man. And I said that before, that it is good. In your waiting season, that is when you know who your true friends are. Because a lot of times when we find ourselves in a waiting period, that is where a lot of persons can bother with we and then walk out of our life. And even at times, even our spouses, yeah man, they get discouraged too. And I'm gonna be real, because this is them something here. This is what is going on in the waiting period. Family members will turn their backs on us. Bless you, chosen by God. Kerry, bless you. In our waiting period, family members will turn their backs on us. Even our own spiritual brothers and sisters, yeah man, our brethren, they will turn their backs on us too. When you are sick in the bed of affliction, and when you're just sick, you will see persons come to visit. Church people will come to visit. Family will come to visit. But you see, when the sickness there start to last for a time, you're in that bed of affliction 1 year. You see the numbers start to decrease. 2 years. You see the numbers start to decrease. 3 years. Until God bless her who you see. God bless her who call you and check up on you. Because it is in these times of our lives. Some persons then become impatient. Some persons they can't bother with we no more. We are like a burden to them. You're waiting on for financial breakthrough. Situation not change. You reach to a point where some people then block you because they don't want you to borrow anything from them. They don't want them tired to stretch them hand to you because it's like you're always in need and it's like your situation isn't changing. So it is in these times, your waiting season, it is very important for you to know when everybody walk out, God will never walk out. He will never turn his back on you. Sometimes even the husband walk out, God will never walk out. Sometimes even the wives walk out, God will never walk out. The very best friend, when you say a bonafide Lucretia, sometimes them walk out. God will never walk out. And everybody will not leave you either. There will always be somebody. God not gonna make everybody leave you, walk out of your life. If he make everybody that is related to you walk out, if everybody walk out, God is gonna provide somebody. God have an angel somewhere. God will always have your own personal angel who will intercede for you, who will check up on you. And a lot of times they might not even call, but they are praying for you. And when I look, sometimes you're going to even have some people too, where we tell you, say, what make you not backslide? And I'm going to be real this morning. Bless you, those of you that are just joining. Vanessa, bless you. Lisa, Bernice, bless you. I'm going to just be real this morning. Because a lot of time for the message to come across to some persons, we have to just say it like it is. Don't pretty and nice up the thing, but say it like it is. Because a lot of persons are in the waiting season, the waiting period, even now, right now. A lot of you on the live, you're in the waiting period, the waiting season right now. And the enemy, I tell you, say, give up. The enemy, I tell you, say, no worry. The enemy, I tell you, say, backslide. The enemy, I tell you, say, go back to the life where you used to know. And the enemy will start to carry back some things, some memory. And say, remember, say, when you did in a sin, you never used to hungry. As you make a phone call to so and so, you just get what you want. No, see, there you're going to serve God and look, wait for him turn things around. The enemy will talk to you in your ears. And the enemy will tell you all kind of stuff. Because the enemy wants you to let go. But let me turn your attention to Joseph. Everybody remember Joseph? Look at Joseph. When I read the scripture and I look at Joseph's life, the Bible said God was with him. No, and if certain things start to happen to, let me use myself as example, the best example. The Bible said God was with Joseph. So let me use myself as example. God is with Celia. Now, if some of you should start to hear that certain things start to happen to Celia. No, I'm going to be real. We are all humans. Some of you guys are going to say, but she's an intercessor. So, oh, that happened to her. Some of you guys would say, but she knows the word. So, oh, that happened to her. Some of you guys would say, I witnessed her laying her hands on the sick and praying for the sick and the sick is healed. So, oh, that happened to her. Oh, God is with her and such a thing is happening to her. No, remember the Bible says God was with Joseph. God being with Joseph, we would look and say, all right, God is with Joseph. Joseph not supposed to be thrown in a pit by his brothers. No, we are going to look at it this way and say, then Joseph no should have dreamed, said them are going to throw him in a pit. That is how we would look on it. Joseph shouldn't be sold to the Ishmaelites. No, Joseph no should have see that, said them are going to throw him in a pit and sell him. And God with him, then oh God with Joseph, and Joseph are go through them something here. Better yet, worse yet, Joseph now thrown in prison. Now we are going to say, no, sir, it don't look like God is with Joseph. But the Bible said God was with him. Because in our sight, It not supposed to happen if God is with Joseph. It should mean that Joseph would be thrown in a pit. Joseph shouldn't be thrown in a pit. He shouldn't end up in prison. But God was still with Joseph. That is the way we would look at it. All those years while Joseph was in prison, God was still with Joseph. In the pit, he was still with Joseph. Even at the point that when they must sell him, he was still with Joseph. He never leave Joseph for a minute. But Joseph had to endure and go through all of this in his waiting season. It was when Joseph had to be thrown in prison. He had to be thrown in prison. And one would look and say then, why Joseph be thrown? God being with Joseph he just got through smoothly. That is how we would look at it. Joseph, nobody not supposed to lay hands on Joseph and throw him in a pit. But that's not how it goes. And also God do him something. God doesn't work like how you and I would work. No wonder the Bible says his thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. All those years when Joseph was in prison, Joseph was learning. Joseph had to endure all of this. Joseph was going through his season and his period of waiting to be prime minister over the land of Israel, of Egypt, waiting to be prime minister. So maybe you are there and you are saying to yourself, why? God is Jehovah Jireh, which means that he is a provider. And me I go through hungry for a while now. And maybe the enemy are whispering in your ears and say, then if your God is Jehovah Jireh or you're hungry, it doesn't take away the fact that he's still Jireh, he's still a provider. You've been sick and you know that God is Jehovah Rapha, the God that heals. So the enemy will be whispering into your ears now and I say, they know your God is Rapha and you're sick and you pray and you call on him. It still doesn't take away the fact that he is Jehovah Rapha. It still doesn't change the fact. It doesn't matter what we are going through. It not change nothing. It doesn't change. It doesn't take away from who God is. It doesn't make him any less. God takes us through seasons of our lives. Because if there is a writer that says, if I never had a problem, then I wouldn't know that God could solve them. If I never had a problem, I wouldn't know that God would solve them. God takes us through seasons of our lives for his glory. Because he knows the plans that he has for us. God takes us through periods of our lives. Because he is not just doing anything, any normal thing. Whenever time God is going to do something extraordinary in your life, then you will not just go through it easy and smooth sailing. There are going to be some extraordinary challenges and some process. The songwriter said, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Whenever time God is taking you, carrying you through a period or a season of waiting, it means that God has something big in store for you. Not everybody will endure their waiting season, but not everybody will give up either. Not everybody can wait out their season. But if you even try to take the easy way out of your season, You still have to go through your season. Because a lot of times, because we are humans and we run out of patience and we have a limit to how far we can go, and we going through a particular situation. The enemy come and the enemy just full of a fast one and nuts. And the enemy show you a easy door. Say, look, you can go over there so you don't have to wait on God. But remember that the enemy is always a liar. Remember, whenever time Satan is presenting something to you, the Bible said that he's the father of lies. He comes to kill, to steal, to destroy. Whenever time Satan is presenting you with an option, just knows that Satan is planning for you. A trick him, a trick you. He have plan for you. God knows the plan that he have for you. Satan's only plan is to destroy the people of God, nothing else. He don't have no other plan for we, but just to destroy us. The songwriter said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Waiting is hard and waiting difficult and waiting not easy. But at the end of that wait, you will realize that the wait wasn't in vain. At the end of the wait, you can smile at the storm that God has brought you through. At the end of the wait, you get to see and understand why God was making you wait. Because that's it, a lot of times we don't see why God make we wait. And we know say God can just do a fast one and give we what we want. We don't see why God is making us wait, especially wait so long. Maureen said, for example, you are waiting on a job in your profession. Can't wait through the season and look something different and something different come along and you are still in the waiting season. And that is it. Believers, I want you to understand. You see, whenever time we are in a waiting season and you're waiting on God for something, and the enemy present you with an offer, if you even accept the offer that the enemy present you with, you will still be in the same position. You still end up back in the same position where you were. So it's best to just wait it out. It's not easy, but just wait it out. There are going to be some opportunity that will present itself. But it is best to just wait on God. Because that's how the enemy work. If you want to have Satan at work, make you go through one situation. Satan come with all kind of, come with some something to mirror the very thing that you're waiting on. You're waiting on God for a husband and you tell God, say, God, I want this man with this type of personality. And you start to tell God, say, God, I want a husband that is tall, dark, and handsome. I want a husband that can take care of me, who have car and truck and bus. And you say, God, I want a husband that look like Denzel Washington. And you start to tell God the type of husband where you want. Right then and there, Satan, listen. Satan now start to show you somebody. Somebody come You way. All out of the blues, this person come your way. Yeah, man, propose. He's so much in love with you, and him propose, and him fit all the criteria that you ask God for. And everything just look like, yeah, man, I eat that. And it just look like, say, no, man, this too good for true. This is the man. But guess what? There's a saying that says it's not everything that glitters is gold. Because Satan knows how to mirror things. He know how to mirror the thing to make it look like the real thing. Satan, him know how to fix up some counterfeit something. He's known for that. When you talk about counterfeit, ask Satan. Him fix the counterfeit something them to make it look like the real deal that. And now you have been praying. That's why it is best to know. It is best to know and to understand when God is speaking and when the thing is of God from when it is of the devil. And that's why you have to read the scriptures and you know the word. Because the enemy will come and the enemy will mirror and give you counterfeit something. Give you bronze for gold. And you believe a gold because it look like gold. It feel like gold. When the truth of the matter is not even gold. It's brass. Satan will fix up something give you. And you say, yes, I eat that. It look good. And it look too good to be true. But when situation like this arise, you go back to God and say, God, is this from you? Is this of you? Say, God, is this the man that you had for me that I have been waiting on? God, let me know. And if you see God, look here, man. The writer said, if you ask him for bread, he will not give you a stone. And if you ask him for fish, he will not give you a serpent. So when you see out of the blues, this man come that you have been praying to God, not just accept and say, oh, the God-given husband is here. No. Just like how God is working, the enemy will work same way. You go back to God and you pray. You say, God, is this the husband that you had me waiting on? Is this of you? Is this your will? And as long as you ask God, say, God, let me know if this is your plan. If this is the man for me. God will answer you. God will send confirmation if it is a yes or if it is a no. The Bible says, in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a word is established. So he will send somebody. Confirmation are going to come 1 way. Confirmation are going to come 2 way. Confirmation are going to come 3 way. Because that's what the enemy does. The enemy mirrors the thing. Now, if you just jump at it, can you imagine? You know, just jump at it and say, yes, I the husband this. And go take that counterfeit that the enemy present in front of you and married to. And you didn't wait on God. So even in waiting, you still have to wait. And sometimes some persons, they don't wait on God to answer them. Sometimes I always say because persons want to get a yes. And when God never say yes and no, then take the no and fix it into a yes. But anything is of God, you know, have to force it, you know. When God sends things, he sends them to you. You don't have to run it down. Waiting when you're going through your waiting season, you don't have to run through the waiting. You just be still and wait. The writer said, be still and know that God is God. God is moving in your waiting season, believers. Even if the water in your life it feels like and it looks like it's not running, God is still moving. God is moving in your waiting season. The waiting process is not a process that nobody is excited about. Because the waiting period carries, sometimes it carries pain, sometimes it carries sorrow, loneliness. So a lot of us, when we are waiting in the valley, we have to stay and wait. A lot of us, when we are wait in the pit, we have to stay and wait. Not everybody will be in a rocking chair waiting, because some persons, them are wait in them rocking chair. Some of us have to be waiting on our hands and our knees. Some of us, we have to be waiting in silence, waiting at the cross, waiting even when you cannot see. Appear dark cloud, you see. You know, you are waiting and you are believing that the sun is just beyond the cloud. Some of us have been waiting, and not only waiting, we are going through disappointment after disappointment. Because some of us have been waiting for so long. And when you say, yes, man, I eat this now, and you get excited and say, yes, God, me feeling and my spirit say, I eat this. I know it. A disappointment. So can you imagine waiting and going through disappointments after disappointments? And a lot of us have been there. I have been there, I can tell you. When you say, yes, man, I things turn around now. Me feel it, I turn this. I know I turn. A disappointment. You still got to wait some more. And sometimes the prayer where you pray, you say, God, when will it be my time? When will I get my overflow? When will my ride come? When will I smile? When will my tears be transformed into tears of joy? I am tired to cry tears of sorrow. And you say, God, me want to cry some tears of joy now. When will my weeping days be over? And when you reach to that point where you start to use back the word of God and you start to say, God, you said that weeping endure for a night. A decades now, me I go through this, God. I saw my night long. And I have been waiting for joy to come. When will joy come? And sometimes it feels like all hope is lost. And today, all hope lost, somebody. Today, all hope lost, I am telling you, I've been there. Today, all hope lost. And you don't give up. I have been through situations, seasons, period in my life when me say hope lost, And even when me I tell you say hope lost tomorrow, I just a little thread me still a hold on by. And I remember his word say, when you're hanging by a thread, don't let go. You're in your waiting season. You're in your waiting period. Don't let go. Hold on. Don't let go. Persecution is a must. Trial is a must. Cross, you have to bear it. Jesus carried it to Mount Calvary. So if Jesus Christ carried it, then we no must expect that we have to go bear some of the burden too. When you are wait with God. And you see, when you're waiting, sometimes you got to separate yourself in the waiting. Because if you're in your waiting season, you don't have the right set of persons around you when you're waiting, you will give up. You will give up because the very voice that is whispering in your ears, it can either strengthen you through your waiting period, or it can let you lose hope in your waiting period. When I look at the story of Job, what a man can wait. Job lost everything. Job lost everything. And I am sure that there is nobody on the live right now that have lost everything all at once. Yeah? Maybe some of you might lost your job last year and next year something else. But Job lost everything. He lost his children. He lost his wealth, him cattle, them everything. And the little health where the man have left, that they gone now, it a fail. And when Job's wife saw all that was befalling Job, Job now become a laughing stock. I said it because the Bible said Job was a righteous man in the land of Uz. And I said every time I think of Job, Mr. Job must did become a laughing stock. Can you imagine now? I preach to you, I teach you, I pray for you, I intercede on your behalf. And now, you know, I go hear on social media say, Celia lost everything, you know. She lose her children, God forbid. She lose her husband, God forbid. She lose everything. And right now we hear say a leprosy take her, God forbid. Me know some would have become a laughing stock on social media. There will even be some persons who will say, me know say she did fake. And I'm gonna be real. And there are gonna be some persons who will say, me know man say she ain't real. A different powers she did use. And then there are gonna be some persons say then if she ain't real, then how she pray for a woman and fry bread drop out of her. Oh, this and there are gonna be some persons who are gonna convince those persons and say, no man, a this or that, a so it go. No, I look on Job. Job was a righteous man. And he lost everything. Being a righteous man, you know, look good for you lose everything. Being a righteous man, you know, look good for as you lose your kids, you lose your health. Them are gonna say, no, if it was no, some persons would have say, you know, say a large Job did, you know. If it was no, some persons would have said Job never getting well good. You know, say, some persons would have say, you know, say Job sacrificed them pitney there. I'm gonna be real. Some persons would say, you know, say Job in a all kind of something when it was nothing like that. The Bible says he lost everything. And the little health where the man have leprosy now take him. Sores from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. Now we are going to say, no man, that no normal something or something. His wife say, curse God and die no. Because in her mind, Job being dead would be better. Because she a look now upon for herself say, if Job dead now, less people are going to chat me as the wife. Job being dead now, people are going to stop talk about it. Just going to be a 9-day talk and that's it. But Job still alive. Did they battle with leprosy? No, she a look now say, Job curse God and die now. Job say, you speak like a foolish woman. You speak as one of the foolishest women I know. Job say, naked I came into this world, naked shall I return. Job said, oh, he slay me, yet will I trust him. It is important, it is very critical who you have around you when you go through that waiting period there. When you wait for God to come through for you. It is good to have some people with a little bit of faith. It's not good to have people who are faithless when you have no faith. It's good to have people around you who trust God. Persons that are saying, look here, even once there is life, there is still hope. God is not through with you yet. Persons that will say, Andrine, me I go still pray with you. Yeah, wait a long time, yeah, wait. Lasita, but me still I go pray for you. Me still I go pray with you. Persons that will say, Michaela, don't give up. The road rough, but no give up. Persons that will say, Felicia, not throw in the towel. Persons that will say, Kerry, endure. You're stronger than who you think you are. And persons that will say, Julian, God is with you. And when Julian I go say, then, oh God with me and me I go through them something here. Yeah, I go say, me no know but all me know. I don't know why you're going through it, but what I know for sure is that God is with you. And even when Julian I go say, then, oh God, you say, I go say, remember the word of God say, He will never leave you. And when Juliana said, then if him not leave me, oh, them something here happen to me. And you're gonna say, remember his words cannot lie. So from his word cannot lie, that meaning can't left him no left. And you need person who say, me no know where God up to, you know. But me know say, God not gone nowhere. Your change is coming. Your time is coming. Persons that will say, no give up, no listen to when nobody has said, don't give up. Endure. You're gonna smile again. You're gonna laugh after this. Persons that will say, look what Anna got through. Persons that will say, look what he did for Sarah. Persons that will say, look what he did for the woman with the issue of blood. All when them people they can't see through what them are saying, no? But because they believe God so much, they are in their words to you, they are giving you hope. Even when you can't see, no? How God are doing, but because your belief is so strong in God, God are going to have some people where are going to be some tower strength, you know? Not everybody will shift. Not every shoulder will move. There will always be a shoulder, if it's even one shoulder for you to cry on. There will always be somebody where you can lean upon. And not everybody when you go through your waiting season. Not everybody will shift from around you for you to fall. You're going to have, if it's even one person that will stick by you. And the greatest friend, greater than any other friend, the one who sticks closer than a brother, which is Jesus Christ. I don't know why God makes us wait, but He knows. He knows our today and our tomorrow. Because sometimes a lot of the things where we pray and ask God for today, God choose not to give us because He know we're not ready for them something there yet. Sometimes we ask God if He turn around the table, God knows He can't turn the table yet. So He might make you wait until the table is ready to be turned. God knows that some people we are going to want to sit with you around the table. Them not going to sit down with you. He not allow them to sit with you. So God take you through some season, the deepest and the darkest moments of your life. Because He knows that those persons are fake. They will not go through the deepest and the darkest moments of your life with you. In fact, as the clouds start to get black, some people gone like yesterday when some people not even wait on the storm to start in your life. As them see the clouds start to change, or it look like Cecilia can't go give me one money, so oh, it look like Celia can't go lend me $1,000, so then gone. They not even wait and to see actually happen. Oh, it look like Tamika a fall off our standard, so them gone. So before God truly start to manifest His blessings in your life, God have to make you wait it out. Because you have some people where have to move out, out of your life. And some things, sorry, where I fi take. Some people have to take with themselves first. A lot of times some people pray and them say, God, bless me with a car. God knows say you're not ready for you carry it. Sometimes in waiting, that is where we learn to humble. God humbles us in waiting. Yeah, man, He humbles us. He have we in a training through our waiting season or our waiting period. He might humble we. Because a lot of times God knows. Remember, God knows with tomorrow, You don't know your tomorrow. God knows your tomorrow. So if He takes you through a process, He only takes you through the process for your good. For your good. He takes you through the process for your good. He take you through the season because He wants you to know what the season is. And honestly, God knows if somehow we not go through some season, we will not appreciate the blessing when the blessing come. If God just hand things to we just like that, every time we say, all right, God, I need a visa. God say, all right, visa granted. And you say, God, I need a car. God say, here are the keys. Car granted. God, I need a house. I bless you with that big mansion. God, I need a husband, but the husband fi handsome. And if he own plane. And if he own and he just say, all right, that is the man. Go and get him. He's there. Some of us wouldn't appreciate the blessing when the blessing come. So God knows best. If God just hand with things just like that, some people we would have never learned to appreciate. It is in our waiting season. Some of us learns to be humble, learns to appreciate, learn to say, when God bless me, I'm going to bless somebody else because I have been through that and I know what it feels like. So let us not, and I know a lot of us, I feel it in my spirit this morning, that a lot of us are going through our waiting season. God knows me are wait upon Him for some things. A lot of us are going through our waiting period. And it feels like God is not moving. And even if He might move, we are saying He move too slow. He is never slow. He is never too fast. He's never too slow. He is just on time. So because we have been waiting for so long, we say, I wonder if God still remember me. But like Anna, God remembers you. Not that He has forgotten, but that's the reassurance. He remembers you. So, this morning, if you're on the live and you go through your season of waiting and the wait seems like it is going to be forever, and Satan will tell you, say, yeah, waste your time. Look at the people them when I pray and I serve God. You know, see how them I get by. Look at the people them when not pray, not fast. Look how them I get by. Stop do them something there and come over this side and let me give you this and let me give you that. It is for you to rebuke Satan from your ears. Let him know that I will wait till my change come. Let the devil know I'm gonna wait until my change come. Tell the devil that God will come through for me. God will deliver me. My waiting time is not wasted time. Waiting is not wasted. Waiting is not wasted time, but it is waiting time. So I'm going to wait out my time. And I know that a lot of you that are watching me right now, maybe this morning you wake up and feel like you don't feel worry with this something. Maybe this morning you woke up and you felt like, I'm just going to just give up. I'm not giving up, so you shouldn't. Giving up is never an option. Wait it out. You can't go around it. You can't go underneath the season. You can't go over the season. You can't pray out your way out of the season. You can't fast out your way out of the season. And you can't talk your way out of the season. You just got to wait out your season. In waiting, what I would encourage you to do in your waiting, ask God. If I cry, I have to cry and ask Him. Ask God to give you endurance. The Bible said that the race is not for the swift. So it's not how fast you can run. The battle, it is not for the strong. So it's not the amount of strength that you think you have, but it is for those that can endure to the end. A lot of people that were strong couldn't endure them season. They couldn't wait out them season. So if you have to cry and wait out your season, prepare. Get a big towel. Get a big bath to catch them high water there. Cry and wait out your season. If you have to encourage yourself like David, encourage yourself and wait out your season. Remember, you can't vex with God, when you're in your season. Because some persons, they reach to a point where they get vexed with God. You can't vex with God. You can't upset with God. When it all boils down to it, you just got to wait. And God is still moving. I want to tell somebody. So Lasita says she play music. Yes, man. Lasita says she play music. Dance and jump and rejoice. Praise God. Make up nice. Sing. If I sing, you have to sing out your season and wait it out. Sing and wait out your season. Yeah, man. But in the end, you just have to wait, and God is still moving. He said to tell somebody that He has not forgotten you. Like Anna, He remembers you. Tamika, God remembers you. God remembers you. God remembers you, somebody. Maureen, God remembers you. Hyacinth, God remembers you. Sister Faith, God remembers you. Christopher Gawain, God remembers you. Shamari, Vanessa, Kimona, Andrine, Carol, Michaela, God remembers you. Georgia, God remembers you. Jacqueline, Hyacinth, God remembers you. The first timers that are here this morning for the first time, God remembers you. Patricia, Portia, Venetia, Solita, God remembers you. Kerry, God remembers you. He has not forgotten. He said in His words, He will never leave you, neither will He forsake you. And let me conclude by saying, the writer speaks of a woman that was going through so much in her life. She said, I don't understand why in the most difficult times in my life God chose to leave me. And the reason why she said that was because she was just seeing one set of footprints in the sand. Anicia, Marshlin. But God responded to her and said, I have never left you. I will never leave you. In those most difficult times of your life, when you saw only one set of footprints in the sand, it was I that was carrying you. Those footprints were not yours. So maybe you feel like you wait so long and you feel like you have been surviving off of your own strength. You have been waiting off of your own strength. But let me tell you something. Your own strength has failed a long time ago. And that is why the Bible says it is His strength that makes perfect during our times of weakness. So you can't do nothing but wait. Because your strength in waiting for a long time, it is the same God that is making you wait. It is the same God that is keeping you in your waiting. It is the same God that is sustaining you through the wait. If you're on the live this morning and you are asking the question, you are thinking, you have been asking the question, is God still with me? God said to tell you that He remembers you, He's still with you, and He's still moving. Even though you're waiting, He is still moving. No storm lasts forever. The wait that you're going through, it's not gonna be forever. But you just got to endure. Wait, somebody. Your change is coming. Don't give up. Your time will come. Your time will come. The tables are about to be turned in your favor. Your weeping will soon be transformed to dancing. Your sad days will soon be exchanged for glad days. Your sorrow will soon be exchanged for joy. Your season of drought will soon be over. Your season of waiting will soon be over. The financial drought will soon be over. The financial dryness will soon be over. The sickness, the season of sickness will soon be over. It's not unto death. Healing is around the corner. God bless you, everybody. I hope you were encouraged this morning. Continue to wait. Those of you that are watching in silence, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Those of you that are on the live right now, I want you to look down on your devices. Make sure that you press on that thumbs up and like the live. So like the live, everybody. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in this morning. It was a blessing, Katie, Carissa, Kerry, Andrine, Vanessa, Yvonne, all of you guys that took the time to come over to be encouraged this morning. Remember, join me next week, same time, 10:30 a.m. right here on YouTube. Next week, Thursday, for Let's Chat, where we have another interesting topic to discuss. Those of you that have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, watch the videos, share out the videos. Introduce the channel to somebody. Make sure everybody in your entire household subscribe to the channel. If you are on any other social media platform, TikTok, Facebook, you can join me over there. Follow me over there. The name I go by on TikTok is Fruitful Celia. I go live over TikTok every Monday for Deliverance Fast, Miracle Mondays. Every Monday, every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Last night was a blessing. The Holy Spirit moved on the live last night. And I also go live on Fridays at 10:30 a.m. Follow me on Facebook. The name I go by on Facebook is Evangelist Fruitful Celia. There is also a ministry page, Evangelist Celia's Ministry. God bless you, Tijari. God bless you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Join me next week, same time, same place, right here on YouTube for Let's Chat. Shalom, everybody. Come over tomorrow on TikTok and just let us celebrate Jesus. I love you. Make sure everything you do, in everything you do, put God first. Put God first in everything you do. Give Him the driving seat of your life. Pray without ceasing. I love you. I appreciate all of you. Until we meet again. Yes, Shamari said love it last night. Remember, the olive oil and water drive is still on. I should be going to Westmoreland the next distribution, but due to some circumstances, I'm going to be in Manchester. So the next distribution after Manchester will be Westmoreland. So Westmoreland and another parish. I will combine those two parishes. For those of you that want to contribute to the olive oil and the water drive, you can PayPal me, you can wire transfer me, or you can MoneyGram or Western Union. Contact me on this number 876-774-2469 and just send a message, WhatsApp me, say you'd like to contribute. I will let you know when Portland. I will let you know when Portland. God bless you, Gawain. Tuesday was a success. So the oils are not for sale. The waters are not for sale. I am going according to the leading of the Holy Spirit. God is going to pour out His healing upon His people. The devil is working, but God is also working. So you just, if you bought me up anyway, you just ask for a bottle. Free of cost. Not for sale. Those of you who want to contribute, if it is even $1,000, little is much when God is in it. Goes a long way. Shalom, everybody. I'll be coming to Kingston. I'll be doing Kingston and Spanish Town in one. So those of you that are in Spanish Town, you're going to have to come to Kingston. I will let you know after Westmoreland. I will let you know the next parish. All right? You know that persons that are in St. Mary, they came to St. Anne Tuesday because it's so close. So they came to St. Anne when I was there on Tuesday. All right, but just stay connected and I'll inform you when I'll be in the next parish, when I'll be in the next parish. God bless you, everybody. Shalom. Until we meet next week, Thursday, right here, same time, same place, for Let's Chat.